My name is Irene from Irene Humanidad, and today we're going to talk about our dwarf hamsters and the proper care you need to know before you own one. Alrighty, well, let's begin. First of all, this type of cage that I have right here is actually very tiny for him and would not be a proper suitable place for him to be at all times. So what I actually do is I actually use what they sell at PetSmart and all the other pet places. I use these cages as more of a travel cage. So if I need to take them somewhere, this is the cage I use as my travel. This is some of the stuff that you're going to be needing. Of course, we're going to need some bedding, a little cup or plate that's big enough for you to put some sand in, some food plates, some chew toys, and a hide box. And of course, that's just the basic. You can actually add a lot more, which hopefully I will be showing you in the next video that I'll be making. Also, I don't know if you can see this right or not with my camera angle that I have, but you can actually fit 3 PetSmart cages into one big tub. And this tub right here only cost me $10 at Walmart. The Tiny Tails, that cost me about $22. And as you can see, you get a much bigger space with this, and your gerbil will be so much happier than being stuck in a small little container like this. Pretty much you're putting your gerbil into like a jail cell compared to this, where he would actually be able to run around and be more happy and dig more tunnels, because you can actually put your bedding a lot higher, and you'll be able to have more fun with it too, watching him just tunneling around. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is take off the lid, and I actually like to wipe it down first. I want to make sure that my cage is nice and clean. I know I just bought it from the store, but even then, you just want to make sure that you can take every possible thing that you can get off of your container before fixing it and having it ready for your gerbil. As you can see, it does not take that long to wipe this. You can also use kind of a variety of things to clean that is actually safe for your pet. You can actually use pet wipes, which is what I'm using. Some people like to use vinegar water, and basically just want to use stuff that doesn't have any chemicals on it, because it can harm your little companion. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start adding our bedding. So I want to make it pretty deep. Like I said, I want to watch him just tunnel all over the place because I just think it's adorable. So I'm going to put half of the bag in here to begin with. Honestly, I'll probably end up using all of it, but just for the beginning, because I would like to actually break it down for him as well. I'm going to pause the video for a second, but basically all I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep adding more and keep breaking this as much as I can, and until I feel more comfortable with the height that I want it. Another thing that I want to add is I wouldn't use pine bedding. One, it can actually harm your gerbil from getting poked and splintered, but also because of the smell. The smell is really strong, and since they like to dig and make tunnels, they can actually suffocate from that smell, and you would choke your animal. So I suggest you stay away from that. Now the bedding I'm using, it's actually from Critter Care, and I got this at Walmart for $18 and change, and it's natural paper pet bedding, and this is what I suggest in my opinion. There we go. So I ended up using the whole entire bag. And honestly, I'm not too satisfied with that height. You know what I mean? It's about, yeah. I would have preferred it if it was a lot higher. So give me 1 second so I can grab some more. Alrighty, so I added a lot more so you can see, and I am very more satisfied with this result right here. Like I said, the higher the better, and I think it's just going to be so much fun to just see him just burrowing around and stuff, so I think it'll be cute. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be doing now is just adding some chew toys and whatever little cages and stuff like that that you want to set up here. So the first thing I'm going to be adding is just a couple of chews, and I'm literally just going to spread them around and even dig a couple, just because I think it'll be fun for him to try to find some. I know these sticks right here are his favorite. And you can get a whole bunch of these either from your pet store or even Walmart, or some people actually like to go 100% natural. And of course you can just pick up branches from outside and stuff. Just be very careful when you do a little bit more research of what kind you can actually grab and put in your cage for your little one. Again, I'm just gonna kind of dig a couple underneath just so he's got something to look for. Gonna add a little house, somewhere he can just go and just relax. Got some more chews. Cute little dinosaurs.